Radha Krishna Mo Gomna Sam Kund Radha Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Navadvip Dham ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Jamuna Mai ki jai, Guru Bhagavad Dham ki jai, Swami Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the all glories to the Thank you very much. Original nature of Krishna. Original nature of Krishna. He is Radha Madhav. He is lover of Srimati Radharani and Kunja Bihari, always enjoying the company of the gopis within the bushes of Vrindavan forest. Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. So he is not only lover of Radharani, but Brajajana Bal. The whole residents of Vrindavan, they love Krishna. They do not know anything else. They do not know whether Krishna is God or not. Neither they are very much harassed that I shall love Krishna if he is God. He may be God or he may be whatever he is. It doesn't matter, but we love Krishna, that's all. That is called unalloyed love. If Krishna is God, then I shall love him. This is conditional love. This is not pure love. Krishna may be God or whatever he may be, but by his wonderful acts, the Brajavasi, they are thinking, oh, Krishna is very wonderful child, maybe some demigod. Maybe some demigod. Because people are generally under impression that the demigods are all powerful. They are powerful within this material world. But they do not know that Krishna is above all of them. Ishvara Parama Krishna. Sachidananda Vigraha. The highest demigod, Brahma, is giving his opinion. The supreme controller is Krishna. So as the residents of Vrindavan, they love Krishna without any condition. Similarly, Krishna also loves them. Brajajana Vallabha Girivaradhar. When the inhabitants of Vrindavan were in danger because they stopped Indra Yajna, and Indra became very angry and he sent very great powerful cloud and rained over Vrindavan incessantly for 7 days. So when the inhabitants became very much disturbed, Krishna, although he was only 7 years old boy, he saved them by lifting the Govardhana hill. So he taught Indradeva, demigod, that to stop your disturbance is the business of my little finger, that's all. So he came down to his knees. These things he'll find in Krishna book. So as Gopijana Vallabha, his only business is how to protect Gopijana. So our Krishna consciousness movement is how to become one of the Gopijana. And then Krishna will save us from any danger, even by lifting a hill or mountain. Krishna is so kind and so powerful. When Krishna lifted the hill, he did not practice some yoga system. And that is God. Although he was a child, he was playing like a child, he was dealing like a child. But when there was need, he was manifesting as God. That is Krishna. That is Krishna. Not that he has to go and practice some yoga system, then he becomes God. No. He is not that type of God. Not manufactured God. He is God. The Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhar. And as a child, as beloved child of Jasoda, Jasoda Nandana, Krishna likes to be a child of a devotee. He wants to be chastised from his devotee father and mother, because everyone worships him. Nobody goes to chastise him. So he takes pleasure when a devotee chastises him. That is Krishna's service. If Krishna takes pleasure being chastised, so the responsibility is taken by devotee. All right, I shall become your father and chastise you. When Krishna wants to fight, one of his devotees becomes Hiranyakasipu and fights with him. So, all activities of Krishna is with his devotees. He is, therefore, to become associate of Krishna, to develop Krishna consciousness. Jasodanandana, Brajajana Ranjana. His only business is how to satisfy. As Brajajana's business is how to satisfy Krishna, similarly Krishna's business is how to satisfy Brajajana. This is reciprocation of love. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is wandering on the banks of Jamuna to please the gopis, the cowherd boys, the birds, beasts, calves. They are not ordinary birds, beasts, calves, or men. They are on the top of self-realization. Kritapunna punya. After many, many lives, they got that position to play with Krishna. So, our Krishna consciousness movement is so nice that everyone can go to Krishna Loka and become his associate as a friend or so many other things, as a servant, as father, as mother. And Krishna is agreeable to any one of these propositions. These things are described very nicely in our teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So, Krishna does not go even a step from Vrindavan. His original Krishna is Vrindavan. That is described in the Brahma Sangha. Chintamani prakara sadamasu kalpa vriksha laksha britesu suravira vipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra sata samrama sri pumanam Govindam Adipurusham. Brahma is accepting the Supreme Personality of Govinda, Krishna in Vrindavan. Veenam Kannantam. He is engaged in playing flute. Aravinda Nalayataaksham Varahamratang Samasitam Buddhasandrangam Tannatva Koti Kamaniya Visesa Sobham Govindam Adipurusham Tamam. So take advantage of these books, this knowledge, this prasadam, this chanting, be happy and go to Krishna. So nice thing. All right. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare.
Lord declared to Jogmaya that my plenary expansion, Ananta, Shesha, who is now lying in the Kumbha Devaki, and because you will transfer him to the Kumbha Rohini on account of being forcibly attracted, he will be known as Sankarsana. On the other hand, because he would be the source of all spiritual power, one will be able to attain the highest bliss of life, which is called Raman. Therefore, my plenary portion, Ananta, after appearance, will be known either as Sankarsana or Balaram. In the Upanishad, it is stated, Na Mahatma Balakirana Labdha. Purport is, nobody can attain the supreme form of self-realization without being sufficiently favored by Balaram. Bala means Balaram. Is representative of Balaram, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who supplies the spiritual strength. With Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is confirmed that the spiritual master is the manifestation of Matsya Krishna. And Jogmaya was ordered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead in that way. She circumambulated the Lord, then appeared within this material world according to the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When the supreme power of the Supreme powerful Personality of Godhead attracted Lord Shesha from the Kumbha Devaki to the Kumbha Rohini, both of them were under spell of Yogamaya, which is called Yoga Nidra. When this was done, then people understood that Devaki's seventh pregnancy was miscarriage. Thus, Lord Balaram, although appeared as the son of Devaki, was transferred to the Kumbha Rohini to appear as her son. When Govardhana was so eagerly requested by Nanda Maharaj, he then performed the name-giving ceremony as secretly as possible in the cow shed of Nanda Maharaj. He informed Nanda Maharaj that this child, son of Rohini, his attitude will be very much pleasing to his family members and relatives. Therefore, he would be called as Rama. At the same time, this child in future will be extraordinarily very strong. Then he will be called Balaram. But at the same time, your family and the family of the Yodus being so intimately connected and attracted, so his another name should be Sankarshan. This means that Bhagavan awarded 3 names to the son of Rani, namely Balaram, Sankarshan and Baladeva. But he carefully did not disclose the fact that Balaram also appeared in the home of devotee, but he was subsequently transferred to the home of Rani. Likewise, Krishna and Balaram are real brothers, being originally sons of devotee. Immediately and has first of all appeared before Balaramji and just moving a little behind by his hind legs on the chest of Balaram. So the first sitting, Balaram did not say anything, but at the demon again came back and with great anger again began to kick on the chest of Balaram. This time Balaram immediately caught hold of the two legs of the ass in one hand and immediately whirling all around, so threw him on the top of the tree. Demon, while he was being whirled round by Balaram, lost his life. The palm tree on which the dead body of the demon Venukasur was thrown by Balaram was the biggest of all, but on account of the heavy body of the demon, that big palm tree fell on other trees, and in these several trees fell down immediately. There was a great hurricane passing through the forest, and all the trees were falling down one after another. This vision of extraordinary strength by Balaram is not a nothing, because Balaram is the personality of Godhead known as Ananta Seshnath, who is holding all the planets on the feet of millions of hoods. The whole cosmic manifestation is maintained by him. All the friends and associates of the Venukasur as immediately combined together and attack Rama and Krishna with great force. They determined to retaliate and revenge the death of their friend Venukasur. Krishna and Balaram, both of them, began to catch them, each one by the hind legs, and exactly in the same way, wheeling them, killed all of them. All of them were exactly in the same way thrown over the palm trees. On account of the dead bodies of the asses thrown on the top of the palm trees, there was a nice panoramic scene, as if clouds of various colors assembled there. Hearing these great incidents, the demigods from the high planets began to shower flowers on them, began to beat their drums, offer their devotional prayers.
Jaya Balade.
And they got
Swami Prabhu.
that my plenary expansion, Ananta Shesha, who is now lying in the Umma Devaki, and because you will transfer him to the Umma remaining on account of being forcibly attracted, he would be known as Sankarshan. On the other hand, let us all go there and enjoy these fruits. Flavors of the fruits are now everywhere spread. Don't you smell the flavor from here? In this way, and Balaram and Krishna were requested by their intimate friends. They
and Sukdev Goswami, Maharaj Parikshit, 5,000 years ago, he was the emperor of the whole world. Formerly, up to 5,000 years ago, the whole world was being controlled and ruled over by kings whose capital was Hastinapur, New Delhi. There was only one flag
only one ruler, one scripture, Vedic scripture, and the Aryans, Arya, they were the civilized persons. You, Europeans, Americans, you are also Aryans, Indo-European stock, Maharaj Tejasi, grandson of Maharaj Parikshit, he gave to his two sons the portion of Eastern Europe, Greek and Roman. That is the history. Mahabharata. Mahabharata means great India. So, there was no different religion, one religion, Vedic religion. Vedic religion means to accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the Supreme Person, Absolute Truth. This is Vedic religion. Those who have read Bhagavad Gita, it is said there in the 15th chapter, Vedaishta Sadvai Ahamiva Vedyam. Vedic knowledge means to understand God. This is Vedic. Later on, with the progress of Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga means the dark age or the sinful age, or the age for argument, unnecessary talks and fight. This is called Kali Yuga. That is going on. Since the last 5,000 years, the Kali Yuga has begun, and the beginning of Kali Yuga was cow slaughtering. When Maharaj Parikshit was touring all over the world, he saw one black man was attempting to kill one cow. And Maharaj Parikshit saw this, and immediately the cow was trembling and was being slaughtered. And Maharaj Parikshit saw, who is this man trying to kill a cow in my kingdom? So immediately he took his sword. That is Kshatriya. Kshatriya means that Khat means injury, and Trayate, it is called Kshatriya. There are persons who want to do harm to others. It has increased now. But during the time of Maharaj Parikshit's time, it was not allowed. The king is responsible. The government is responsible that any one of his subject, either animal or man, he is not disturbed. He feels secure of his property, of his person. And it is the duty of Kshatriya to save, to protect. This was the system of government. So that's a long story. The Parikshit Maharaj was very pious. That was the system. A king, monarch, is supposed to give protection everyone within the kingdom. It doesn't matter whether he is man or animal, even trees. There was no law unnecessarily cutting or killing, no. Actually, if you are reasonable, national means anyone who is born in that land. At the present moment, the governments take care of the man only, not of the animals. What is this nationalism? What the animal has done, that they should not be protected. So this is called Kali Yuga, the sinful age. Sinful age. That is increasing. That is increasing. But during Maharaj Parikshit's time, nobody could do anything in justice. Therefore, it is said in the Shastra that Kamang Bhavarsa Prajanya, because everything was right, the nature's way of giving us all comforts, all necessaries of life, that was complete. As soon as you become injurious or harmful or disobedient to the laws of the king or God, king is supposed to be representative of God. Therefore, in India, the king is accepted as the representative of God. So, formerly, the kings were trained up in such a way that one man is sufficient to govern the whole universe, at least one planet. That was the system. King was so pious. There are many, statements about this king. Why they were pious? Because they were also governed, the kings were governed by first-class Brahmins, sages. The Brahmins should not take part in the management of the government, but they would advise the Kshatriya kings that he rule over the citizens like this. If the king would not do that, the Brahmins have so much power, there are many instances, they will dethrone the king or kill him. But they will not occupy the power themselves. His son will be given the chance. This was the system. So that Parikshit Maharaj was condemned to death within 7 days. That is also very nice, interesting. Not interesting very much, it is very sorry plight. That Parikshit Maharaj was cursed by a Brahmin boy to die within 7 days, bitten by a snake. What is the incident? The incident was Maharaj Parikshit was in the forest hunting. Hunting is allowed only to the Kshatriya kings because they were to rule over, and formerly the rogues and rascals, by the order of king or king himself, would kill immediately. So they have to practice how to kill. And that practice was done by hunting some ferocious animal in the forest, not for eating. Nowadays hunting is going on for eating purpose. No, that is not below. So Maharaj Parikshit was in the hunting excursion and he became very thirsty. So he entered one ashrama of saintly person. He was at that time meditation. So he entered and he asked him, give me drinking water, I am very thirsty. He thought it is ashram. But the sage who was engaged in meditation could not hear him. So the king became little disgusted that I am king, I am asking water and this man is silent. So he became little enraged and there was a dead snake. So he took that snake and coiled over his neck and went out. So one boy, he was 10, 12 years old. He was playing and his friends told him that the king has insulted your father in this way. And the boy becomes very angry. The king is so rude that he insulted my father. Wow, he saw that his dead snake is over his neck. He immediately cursed Maharaj Parikshit that he will die within 7 days, bitten by a snake. So, when he was crying very loudly and this, sound was going on, the saintly person, he says, he got up, what has happened? My dear boy, you are crying. No, the king has insulted you. So I have cursed. Oh, he became very sorry that you have cursed such a saintly thing. Oh, you have brought defamation to the whole Brahmin community. You have allowed Kali Yuga to come in. It is the Kali Yuga's conspiracy. Anyway, he sent the news to the king that my son foolishly has cursed you. This is bad. What can I do? It is God's wish, it has been done. So you be prepared. Now just see, even a boy born of a Brahmin, how much he was powerful. If a 10 years boy old, he could curse such a great king, and he had to abide by that. This was the condition of Kshatriya, Brahmana, and Vaishya and Shudra. Chatur Varnam Vaya system, Gunakarma Vibhag. The human society, by the will of God, there are 4 classes of men. The first class is the Brahmin. The second class, the Kshatriya. The third class, the Vaishyas. And all others, 4th class, Shudras. So, at the present moment, practically there is no Brahmin, no Kshatriya, no Vaishya. Only Shudras, 4th class men. So you cannot expect any happiness guided by the 4th class men. That is not possible. Therefore, throughout the whole world, there is chaotic condition. Nobody is happy. So, this is essential that the human society must be divided into 4 divisions. The Brahmin class means the first class ideal man, so that by the seeing their character, their behavior, others will try to follow. Yajjadacharati sreshta. So this Krishna consciousness movement means we are trying to create some first class man. This is Krishna consciousness, this movement. So, therefore, we have got these rules and regulations. No illicit sex, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling. This is the preliminary qualification of a first class man. So, we are trying our bit to make some man ideal first class man. But formally, it was there. Chatur is still there. You don't think that all men are of the same intelligence or same category. No. Still there is intelligent class of men, just like those who are scientists, those are philosophers, religionists. They are supposed to be first class men. But unfortunately, now nobody can recognize who is first class and last class. So, for proper management of the whole society, the first class, second class, third class, men must be there. Just like in your body, there are different parts of the body, the head, the arm, the belly and the leg. This is natural. So without head, if we have simply the arms and belly and legs, it is a dead body. So unless you are guided, the human society, by the first class man, the whole society is dead society. There must be division. According to Chaturvarnam Maya system, Guna Karma, not by birth, but by quality. So anyone can be trained up first class, second class, as he likes. That is called civilization. Some man should be trained up as first class man. Some man should be trained up as second class man. And some man should be trained up as third class man. And balance who cannot be trained up, they can assist the other three higher class. That is called Sudra. If he is properly trained up, if he is willing to take the instruction, he can be made first class. Never mind. By birth one may be born in a low class, it doesn't matter. But by training, he can become first class. That is the injunction of the Bhagavad Gita. Mang partha vapasritya jepishu papujonay striya shudra tatha vaishya stepi janti parangati. Parangati. Parangati means to go back to home, back to God. And that is our real home, the spiritual world. And live there eternally, blissfully, with full knowledge. That is our real position. So here we have come in this material world for material enjoyment. And the more we are making plan for material enjoyment, the more we are becoming entangled. That we do not know. They are thinking that material sense enjoyment is the aim of life. No, that is not the aim of life. That is the way to become more and more entangled. For sense enjoyment, I have got this now body, Indian body, I have got this Australian or American or European body, but you have to change this body. Tatha dehantara prapti. We are eternal. Najayate nam liyate va ekadasi. The soul does not take birth, neither it dies. We simply change body. Tatha dehantara prapti. Just like we are changing our body. In mother's womb, we had a small body. It grows, and we come out. Again it grows. Growth, it is not actually growing, it is changing.